Here's our instructional piece of the show, of the podcast. And what I'm going to teach you today applies to all players, but especially senior players. This is about balance, playing the game with balance, which helps prevent injuries. But also, we're going to conserve energy with a couple of techniques that I'm sure are going to help you right away. Well, the fundamentals in order to have good balance, first off, we've got to get those feet farther apart. I see tons of players standing with their feet about like this. It's sort of shoulder width apart, usually narrower than that though. And their knees aren't bent, which means the first thing I have to do when I move to the ball is lean, maybe even fall down because my feet are too close. What I want to see my students do, let's get those feet quite a bit farther apart than you're used to, and let's bend those knees. Now I'm in a position where just by leaning, I can cover a lot of court to my right. By leaning to the left, I can cover a lot of court to the left and maintain balance as I do it. We'll model it right now for you. Right now we're dinking. We're talking about this as far as dinking. If you notice, I'm not moving very much. And I always tell my students, the team that's moving the most, taking the most steps, almost always is the losing team. I'm covering a lot of area just by leaning. I can lean forward if I have to. But I am balanced by being low. Right now, all the weight's over my left foot when I reach that ball. And that was a wide ball. Here's a wide ball. Here's a wide ball. Balance. Now, I may have to take some shuffles to get there, but because my feet are wide and I'm low, I can shuffle and reach, shuffle and reach. I can take a step forward very easily and be balanced. By having my legs nice and bent, I'm also keeping my head close to this paddle head, which is going to help me immensely hit the sweet spot and have a lot more precision. That ball's fairly easy to hit. Look, I have to move to the right, but I could do it just by leaning and being balanced. Leaning, being balanced. My weight is over my left leg, leaning this way, over my right leg. Rather than watch mistakes I commonly see. I'll stand straight up. Feet are too close together. Now when the ball doesn't come to me, well, I couldn't even react very well to that one. Now I have to, look at how many more steps I have to take when my feet are wide. I can tell you that if I was playing a match with my feet straight up, close together, I would be very tired by the end of a match with the number of steps I would have to take doing that compared to this motion right here. So just by widening my feet, getting low, and it really also applies in the transitional area. I'll show you. I can cover a lot more balls in the transitional area by using this very same footwork technique with feet wide apart, knees bent. Watch. Here I am in the transitional area, resetting balls, and I don't have to take a lot of steps, but I'm maintaining nice balance everywhere in the transitional area. There's a couple little, look at how I'm balanced over the ball, balanced over my leg, balanced over my leg, and I'm moving, covering the entire transitional area fairly easily, and I'm also conserving energy as I do it, and I'm being efficient, making the ball land right in the kitchen. I hope you like the advice I just gave on balance and efficiency at movement. Remember, the two things you want to do are get those feet farther apart, have your knees bent, and you're going to find at the end of a match, you still have plenty of energy left. I don't know about you, but after playing 2 hours, I might want to play more. I might have a second session of pickleball in. I want to save my energy. Or I'm in a tournament and you make it to the finals and you still have a lot of energy left where your opponents don't. Hey, David, thanks for helping out on the instructional piece today. It's always fun for me to be able to hang on the court with young athletes like yourself. I know I wouldn't be able to do it without the techniques that I use.
Absolutely. I agree.